This is probably the most interesting this place has gotten. So I've been exploring this whole stupid area, and I've been pretty thorough in these parts up until here. Here it goes inward, and I haven't gone that way yet, but I will. And now I'm here, and this place is such a huge waste of time. I've never explored anything that's so boring and such a huge waste of time. This place has lots of berries. These kinds. But by the time you are reaching this island, you should already have enough of these. So why is this whole island full of these flowers? And a decent amount of these as well. This island is mostly empty. Like, I think here, somewhere here was maybe, or maybe it was, no, here. Here was a treasure spot. Here, no, all the way here was maybe one lonely treasure, like those tidal things. And I see here something. But aside from that, it's mostly empty. The enemies you encounter here, you probably have already fought a lot of times already. So you shouldn't have... You should have them as well. And also the achievements to defeat them 50 times. There are some mimics, but it's also useless because they are just in the middle of nowhere, so you know it's just a mimic. Ow. This right here is the most interesting this island has gotten. And if it's a fight between some enemies, if that's the most interesting a place is, then you can guess how boring the rest was. And you could say, yeah, why didn't you stop exploring, or I mean, I went across all this place in freaking zigzags to get all these freaking berries and whatnot, because part of my brain is like, hey, maybe there's an achievement for this. Like, it's obviously unreasonable, but there are so many berries here, and I just don't get it. Why? Make it at least a special something, or I don't know. Sometimes there are these boxes around here, or vases with money from the Montelli family, but that's not a lot of times. These guys have some over there. Yeah. A few. One questless was here, some nocturnal dudes, some of those ice dudes, but a lot of aura, but not so much that it would be a good spot to farm them. I really don't know why this huge waste of land and time exists. I mean, look at this. There's almost nothing here, nothing. It isn't even worth it. And the things there are, you can find with these trackers if you really want to. I've never seen a place this boring. And I don't know why it's here. Make it smaller if you don't plan to fill it with something. There's no lore here. There are no documents to find, nothing to read, almost no environmental storytelling. A lot of enemies are fighting themselves, but you don't know why. They just do. Oh, those are getting closer. And as you can see, they are not really even good at fighting each other. They are just like, oh, I think someone died. Oh, maybe I should get into it. So that I get some achievements and loot for it. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Also, the animals that are here, it's nice, but also by that point in the game, you should have enough of the loot they drop. Like, I don't, but everyone else who hasn't just started the game should have enough. Also, by the time you are midway with this place, you can't even collect most of the loot anymore from these Montelli boxes, because it will say, oh, daily limit reach. Can't pick up more or whatever it says. It's just such a huge waste of time and space because you could do something better with this space. Why are they even fighting themselves? I don't get it. Those two were sitting earlier together. Not the exact same, but you know what I mean. Wow, what an experience. It's just so bizarre. And you see that? Now I feel compelled to walk that way. Oh, I see one treasure up there. Ooh, wow. That's the second or third, I think. The second of these titles. I mean, there was a treasure spot, but aside from that, there was not much. Maybe there were two treasure spots. Honestly, it all blends together by how forewind it is. And it also looks incredible forewind. It reminds me of this island in Genshin. One of the Inazuma Islands. But in more Borwin, because the Inazuma Islands at least had lots of enemies, puzzles, enemy that will give you treasure, enemies you might need to defeat for your wine or whatever. See? Wow. Oh wow. That's what I mean. It's not even a question. You know it's a mimic. You don't even have to check before, because it's so obvious. What else would it be? Yeah, that island in Inazuma and Genshin is at least a little bit more interesting, because you have lots of puzzles there. You have a hole in the ground that opens up to stuff and puzzles and shit. And, well, I don't know. I found it more interesting than whatever's going on here. Yeah, see, you cannot play more dwarfs. Maximum. See, that's what I mean. I'm not even done with this freaking island, and it's already reached maximum capacity. Why is this place here? Can somebody explain to me? I will upload this immediately because I need answers. I have questions and I need answers. Yeah, shut up. Leave me alone. I hate you all. Stop attacking me, attack that dude, okay? Yeah, evil, stupid bitches. You see, for me it's okay. Oh. So stupid. It's so... Okay, yeah, you don't need to watch me go on about this island, because I will explore it as thoroughly as possible, as you know. I will check every nook and cranny so no one can say, oh, you didn't see. But by now, having almost rounded that the whole place, this was okay. You see, there wasn't any lore, I think, but it was still a little bit of variety. But this, it's just such a track, but I will explore it. I will, so that no one can say, oh, you missed something. Actually, no, actually, this place is a freaking waste. They could have made it only this. Or maybe like such a small win around. This is such a huge fucking waste of space and time, and it's just so loveless, and it's just one asset pumped there after another. And then like in the middle they remember, oh, we should maybe put some other enemies here, so here in that space around those bears appear, and now here or here questless appeared, but before that it was the same enemy the whole time. It's not. It's so useless. Okay, well, whatever. Enough me ranting. This is useless. I hate this.